I finally did get cast as his brother in Baker Boys, and he looks at me about a week and a half, couple weeks before we start the job, and he says, you know, you should do something to change your appearance. I said, what? What are you talking about? He says, no, this guy, you know, he's kind of a struggling guy. You want to make him vulnerable. I think you should have a receding hairline and receding back here in the back of your head. I said, no, thank you, no. And he said, no. He says, I think it'll be great for your career.
I challenge you.
Yeah. And then he said, and as a matter of fact, and we'd been partying and having a few drinks of wine and stuff, and he says, this is getting late at night, and he says, in fact, I'd like to cut the back of your hair right now. So, stupidly, I let him. And I think he did it with one of those buzz things, you know, and just destroyed the back of my hair.
No, but the worst, I thought you were going to tell finally what happened the day before we start shooting. You know, about maybe a couple of days before we started shooting, he met with the makeup guy, and there's a wonderful technique where you cut with a straight razor, you cut your what do they call that? Widow's peak? Is that what a widow's peak is? Or just the receding hairline. Then you go in with a blade and you very gently and delicately remove hair, so you just have like single hairs left, long single hairs, and then you maintain that look by taking one of those electric razors with a screen on it, and you just go over like this, and it doesn't cut the long hair, and it cuts the very short hair. And the makeup man says, and every morning you'll come in and we'll do this, this procedure. And Beau goes, oh, no, I'll handle that. So the first day of shooting, he comes and he's got this like a jockey's cap on or something like this, and this very serious expression on his face. And I said, my God, I said, what? He says, look what I've done. And he takes his hat off, and there's just one side. He took he had the sideburns clippers on the side that you go like that. Somehow he got that going, and he just shaved. And then they had to match it, but it ended up looking like a very bold move, bold choice.
Because my brother, his public persona is very dudified now, because of the dude. He's very relaxed, and he's kind of like this. Well, as a matter of fact, he's very much like our father in his craft. He is a perfectionist, and it blew my mind. On that first day he's talking about, I came into the makeup trailer, and there he is. He's in there, long before I got in there, and he's got his hand out like this, and the makeup person is like doing something on the top of his hand. I said, what the hell is that? And he kept saying, no, move it a little over this way, a little bit. And he was schooling the makeup artist where to place this freckle on his hand. Because he figured as a piano player, they're going to see the freckle, and he wanted to establish it early on. I couldn't believe it.